Ed Reed, quite possibly the best safety in NFL history. A hard hitter, a ball hawk, a guy with freakish talents that was admired and respected by his peers. It's a beautiful thing to watch. This guy would get an interception and instantly turn to like a running back. He just knew what to do once he got the football. If he ever lost a battle in football, it would be the one to Father Time. He eventually retired. But before retiring, it's like he passed the torch to another great safety that the Baltimore Ravens would draft, Johnny Hithard. Troubled youth who used the sport of football to release some of that penned-in anger he dealt with. This guy wasn't that ball hawk. He always played the receiver. He really enjoyed bringing the pain. Then he just got bored with the sport, retired, started to play baseball. Josh Williams, the kid brother to Johnny Hithard. Big shoes to fill, a big shadow to walk in. He showed signs of greatness here and there, but he struggled a lot. Eventually, he lost his starting job to a rookie quarterback out in Oakland. Now these three guys are going to get an opportunity to reunite in a way no one ever saw coming. Now retired free safety Ed Reed gets a call about being a head coach from the Oakland Raiders. You get Ed Reed, you get Josh Williams, and now you got the type of motivation that can bring Johnny Hithard out of retirement. Johnny Hithard is going to return with his brother on the same team, being coached by his idol and mentor, Ed Reed. It don't get much better than that, man. So here we are, folks. We're in Madden 16, and you have never, ever seen me play, like, especially religiously, like a franchise mode in Madden. Never have. And I wish I remember who gave me this idea. Somebody actually said, because I was like, the only thing I hated about having both of these guys in Madden, I had to choose a side, you know, and I would say one time I'll play as Josh, one time I'll play as Johnny, you know, and you can't help but kind of tear the fans apart. You had Team Johnny, you had Team Josh, but now I just kind of want to bring the brothers together. They're going to kind of do like the Morris twins in Phoenix. The only reason why I'm showing you guys the player creation is because if I don't, somebody's going to say, you know, how tall did you make him and how much does he weigh? And y'all know my memory ain't hitting on crap. I would forget all of this stuff. So I'm kind of having it here. And, you know, this will be episode 1 and it'll be archived. And you guys can always refer back to it if you want to, if somebody want to recreate them or whatnot. It'll be here. But here's the good news. The good news is I'm having fun playing this. See, the disadvantage of just playing from one player's perspective is, especially like with Johnny Hithard, a good game for a strong safety might be 5 tackles, you know, a couple deflections on a pick, and that's a good game. A bad game might be 1 tackle or 2 tackles, and there's really no way to bring those games to you guys in an entertaining way. But even though I got Josh on the team and even though I got Johnny on the team, now I can bring you guys the full story. And it'll just be more entertaining, it's more fun to play, and I think you guys are going to enjoy it a whole lot more as well. So I wish I could remember that one sub that said last year, he was like, Spade, why don't you just put them on the same team and like a franchise? And I was like, oh, you right. So I had to think it up, like how do we get Johnny back? Because the guys, those of you that follow the series know Johnny got bored with football and he went on to be a minor league baseball player. So how do we get him back? And I thought the only person who could get him back was Ed Reed. If you remember in the story, man, Johnny Hithard loved Ed Reed. He was a fan of him. He ended up getting in trouble at UGA. You know, he took an H2 Hummer. Where my OG Wolfpack guys at? You guys remember this story, right? He took an H2 Hummer from an agent, got himself in some trouble, ended up leaving college a little early, and the Ravens took a chance on him. And he just ended up being a stud pick for him until he just got bored, man. You know, couple times a year you're playing against your brother, you know, you kind of beating up on the little brother. You want your little brother to succeed, you know what I'm saying? Johnny took so many sacrifices in his life to help Josh get where he was going. Why beat up on him twice a year? So now it just works out great, man. So what I'm going to do is probably, let's make a day. I'm gonna get with you guys. Now this is just episode 1. I'm gonna bring you episode 2 tomorrow because I want to get you guys some gameplay. There will be no actual game here on this one here. I just want you guys to see how it's all set up. But I'm gonna let you guys pick a day of the week. I'll be checking the comment section, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna drop an episode every week on whichever day you guys set. For starters, I know you guys are probably gonna want more than 1 episode a week, and I might be able to deliver that, but I don't want to put my foot in my mouth and tell you guys, you know, it's gonna be 2 episodes a week, and then if I can't keep that up, you guys gonna be like, damn, Spade, like what is up? So I know for a fact I can get you 1 a week. That's where we're gonna start off, all right? So let's go ahead and get through this, man. We're creating the coach right here, as you guys can see. Edward Reed, straight out of the University of Miami. Shout out to Louisiana, that's where Ed was born. And man, we're gonna get it popping out here, man. That dude don't look nothing like Ed, but bear with me, man. He's gonna be Ed. He's gonna go in the locker room at halftime and say, no, I'm not all right, dog. I'm hurt, dog. And you know, he's gonna motivate these guys and get these guys playing better. So you know, Oakland's got a pretty nice, you know, they got some young pieces out here. We might can make it work. And let's get in here and see what we got, y'all.
First game, notice the goals. Progress towards these goals will show up on the bottom ticker and near your player post play. Additionally, drive goals offered at the beginning of drives offer bonus experience opportunities. Your season starts now.
All right. Now, another reason why I chose the Raiders wasn't just because that was the last team that Josh was on, because you guys know I can move them. I mean, I'm writing a story here. I could put them wherever. But the Raiders are the lowest overall rated team in the game. So like when you're starting a franchise, the Raiders was a 78 overall. They was lower than everybody else. So, you know, I wanted the challenge. I don't want it to be like OD hard, but I don't want to just come out here and win the Super Bowl in the first year. I mean, unless we just good enough to make it happen. So here we go. Here's the screen you're looking at right here. And all of this is new to me. So you guys are probably going to have to help me out. The first thing I wanted to do was go through and look at my team. Let me see what I got going on here. And to my surprise, I got there and I was like, woo, that boy Khalil Mack is the real deal. Kind of weak at the defensive tackle position. I'm not going to go to the free agent list and sign up all of the young guys or all of the guys with a lot of speed. I don't want to make it too unrealistic. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pick up some pieces here and there, but you know how people make, I'm not firing the cannon, y'all. I'm not firing the cannon. But you know how people make these videos where they take like Boston, they might take like the Boston Celtics and they got LeBron and Kobe and MJ and God and Jesus and Moses, and I don't want to do it like that. I want it to be somewhat realistic. So we needed to get a defensive tackle though. We needed an interior lineman. And I love the way this thing is set up. It shows you what scheme these guys are accustomed to playing in, which I feel like is a big deal because, you know, you take an interior linebacker that's used to playing in the 3-4, you put him in the 4-3, you know, you're not really going to get the same type of production out of him. So we did pick up a tackle. And we're going to look at my coach goals, man. Ed, you're going to be all right, Ed. You hurt, dog. You're going to be okay. And I guess that's all I got for the first episode, man. I want your feedback. You guys been asking for Johnny and Josh, and they're back. I'm finna say he's back. They're back, man. I'm excited. I'm having fun playing this. And new episode tomorrow, man. But I'm out to then though, y'all. Peace.